Welcome to everyone. We all have our journeys in our life that we don't know where these journeys are leading us to. We all have the different aspirations from our childhood and we don't know where they are leading us to. But still, a desire is there within all of us to get expansion and to taste something which will fulfill us. So I welcome today all of you to this Anandyatra podcast and which is a journey to bliss and which is all about having a beautiful conversation with people who have experienced such joy in their life through their experiences, through their uh, experiences in their life, and how they are able to achieve the bliss that we all seek in our life. So, I welcome you all. I'm Ashish as your podcaster, and today I have one of the close friend of mine, and I'm really amazed by his knowledge, his experience, and every time when I meet him, he shares something new and valuable with me. So today I called him to connect with all of you so that he can share his valuable insights, his wisdom, and his experiences to all of you. So welcome, Sujay, to this platform, Anandyatra.
Thank you.
Yes,
Namaste.
and
Thank you.
yes, I really thank you for accepting this uh, welcome note on this very short notice, and you came and you are ready to share your knowledge because it's not easy like everyone come on the platform and share this life changing experiences. So first of all, I will ask you, how are you feeling?
I'm good. Feeling good.
Feeling good? Excited? Yes, because today in this podcast we are going to have a good journey about you and about your journey, like how from your childhood you transformed into a yoga teacher or yoga practitioner or a yoga learner, and now you are teaching in this yoga field as a yoga teacher. So I want you to elaborate a little bit about you, your introduction, your basic. Let me tell you what I know. Please let me correct if I am wrong somewhere. And you are basically Sujoy from Hassan, and you have done your BTech degree in mechanical engineering, and that's what the platform you and I are connected. You are an engineer, and I am also an engineer. Yeah, and you have done your degree after that in yoga. You worked for 3 years in Tata Power as a design engineer in that. Yes, full time. After that, you transformed into that yoga field and you started teaching since 2019, and you are working in that yoga field. So, you also mentioned that your life purpose is to change and to contribute to the healthy society and peaceful society by the application of yoga. So, and you are also conducting YTTC courses and like TTC courses. You are doing currently MSc, that is Masters in Yoga, with me also, as well as we are sharing that platform. So, I want you to share on that. And once again, welcome to this Anandyatra podcast. Let's go for this conversation.
Thank you, Ashish. Yes. As you mentioned, I is yoga is like that. Initially, I used to practice for myself, just for myself. It's like that. It's not like that. Someone taught me to practice. It's like a something. Okay, it's look like that. So creative, I can do because when we are in the kids now, it's like that. If anyone doing something interestingly, we need to imitate it. That's it. So based on that one, I started to practice yoga. It's like that. It's only for myself practice. I'm not going to teach anyone. Like, but just I used to practice from my childhood, like that daily minimum half an hour to maximum half an hour to 1 hour max. It's like that only is going. But once I came to the Bangalore because I used to live in my native, it's Hassan. Because of my education purpose and work, I came to Bangalore. When I came to the Bangalore, that time I will get more time because when I go to the college and I will come early, that time I try to explore little more deep into the yoga because that time I got internet connection also. Through internet connection, I used to check in the Google everything, in the YouTube everything. That time what things I got is what I'm doing yoga. It's good to if you go deeper into it. So because of that time, I came to know about BA, this Iyengar yoga, BKS Iyengar, and this lifestyle, how he transfer his life, because he is also suffering with some issues. To overcome issues, he initially started yoga. Then after that, he completely overcome it. Then he started yoga. Then similar to the Baba Ramdev also, he is also some issues, health issues, sexual polio. Again, it's by practicing how we overcome it. I think okay, this yoga is can do this much things also. It's like little bit okay. Then I have to practice. So because of that practice, I just keep practicing myself. Once I completed my being mechanical, then I joined for the Tata Power SCD as a designer. Then I started working there. That time also I used to practice my own. Practice is still going on the parallelly because I need to travel for minimum 40 kilometers from my place. So every day. So that's why I used to practice early morning, my practice and things, and I need to go for the company. And again I will come back. Like that is only going. After working nearly 3 years, something is from the inside. No, what we are doing, this is not actually the life is. It's
Okay.
like that. So it becomes so mechanical like that. Because every day I will wake up at morning 4 or somewhere 4:30, and I will prepare my food, everything, and I will go for the company. Company will start from 7:30 to 8. 7:30, then it will complete at near 5:36. Again, I will come back to home at 8. Near 8, I will come back 8 p.m. Then prepare the food and have it and sleep. Again, morning, the same routine. It's like that. It's happening continuously for the longer time. In between of I went outside also. I went to Bombay through company for the some work. Then it's some that time that some festival came in our home. It's very important. If that any time I will not used to miss that festivals. Its situation is like that. I can't come back for the festival also. Then I think what I'm doing. I'm getting money, okay, but we can't celebrate festival also. What I want to do, we can't do also. Then it's not our lives. We have to do something. It's just is there in the background of I don't know. Somewhere it's come like that. No, I can't continue in this one. I need to go for the yoga. Before that one, I just a practitioner. I never think like that. I will go. I will become a yoga teacher to teach
Okay.
someone like that. It's
Yeah,
teaching is itself is
definitely.
not in my concept. Just as I am going with my practices. That's it. But after that, okay, then I will go to the field of yoga because yoga is a tremendous tool which you use in a proper way. We can treat that because you can do anything. If health is not good, you can't do anything. So his health is like a basic foundation for everything. You have money, you need to explore it, you want health. You have money, you have to spend, you have to health. You wish to eat so much of things, your health has to be good. If anything you go anywhere, is health is a foundation for everything. So health is not there, then you can do anything, everything, it's not going to work. So how can we get health? Yoga is one of the best way to achieve that one because it's a time tested tool. It's there from the so long time. Because I used to practice also, no? So that's why it helped me to okay, let's go in this way because I
Yeah.
already explored it in the 3 years, then just move in that way. And I think 2019, I quit my job. Then I joined for the TTC first because that one is also
Okay.
there, no? Because you want to teaching anything means you have to be authorized things.
Yeah.
So in the purpose of that one, I joined and I took TTC certification from International Yoga Alliance from 19 in the 2020 December we started our yoga journey by starting in Bangalore. We started our class in the Malleshwaram with my another friend. We started the class. It's no that time no one is coming to the class. Just me and my friend used to go to the morning every day. Just
Correct.
waiting for anyone will come. No one is to come. Then we'll go there and we'll sit. And after some time we'll practice my our own practices there only. We just used to come. Like it happened like that 1.5 month. No one came.
Hmm.
Then we thought, okay, what's happened? Just try like that. Just we are going, still we going to, then no one will used to come. Then we used to practice our practice, then we used to come back. Then slowly students start to come. So then we got, I think, approximately 8 or 10 students. Then we feel, okay, something is going. Then we started
Okay.
our things. Then
Hmm.
I think it's February. It's good. Then March, at the part of March, I think Corona came in between.
That is what
So
Corona is.
because
For some people, it's like a burden, and for some, it's like a way to show their creativity in some way. Yeah. To explore. Yeah.
so because of that Corona, what happened? We close our studio, yoga studio, and just I came back to my native. Then I am doing nothing. Just I will be there in the home itself. But that time, what happened? Everyone is doing something through the online. Okay, that time we thought like that. Okay, just try through the online. Then just we started the free classes. Means every 2 times. Means Wednesday evening and Sunday morning. We started the free classes. Then we'll get little bit good response. Some of them start to asking, will you conduct regular classes like that? So then we started, okay, we can start one batch. Just we start only one batch. It's also from morning, 6:30 to 7:30. Only one batch we started. I think it's there in 2020 June, I think. Somewhere we started one class, only 6:30 to 7:30. Then slowly students are increased. That time we started two class from morning and evening 7 to 8. Then again slowly increased. We started two batches from 5:30 to 6:30 and 6:30 to 7:30. That time, so much of students are asking like that. Will you teach yoga? To how to teach? Just you
Yeah.
are teaching for us to for our personal practice. Will you teach how to train, how to teach yoga for
Hmm.
others like that? Then
Hmm.
because of so much of students are used to asking, then we thought and me and my friend are discussed. Okay, let's try. That's also first batch. That
Hmm.
time we started and we put our what we know, both of what we know, we put our complete effort on it. And it becomes so successful. How successful means it's like that. When we are, it's like our TTC is like that, not a 1 month course. We used to conduct like a 5 month course, TTC will conduct usually. It's like that 3 plus 2. Every day we will take 1.5 hour class every day. 2 months we'll cover like that Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga, and
Yeah,
from
Sujay, here I want, like, as the viewers don't know what is TTC, and so for their information, I want you to little bit elaborate what is TTC and what role does it play in a life of a yoga teacher, because I feel like everywhere you go, they were asking, have you done the TTC or not? So what is that TTC and what is the philosophy behind that? How a yoga teacher can become a teacher in 2 months only? Like I was seeing in 2 months you become yoga teacher. So how is that process happening? Like still I feel myself I have to learn a lot of the things. Huh? I don't know much, and you also feel the same. We are learning,
same,
still trying
same,
to do so much, but I see people, they within 2 months they are start giving classes and they are becoming like they know everything. So I want you to like show some light on that. Is it really possible or what it is? Can you just elaborate on that?
no, it's no one can't become a teacher, yoga teacher within a month, but just like they can taste the yoga.
Hmm.
They can know, okay, this is actual yoga. Because everyone what's happening, no? It's very hard, but it is truth also. Is every someone what they will do, they will learn 2 3 asanas. Then they will started to teach. Okay, I also know yoga. I can also teach yoga. Is yoga is not like that. It's not yoga is not a basic exercise. If it is an exercise, you can teach in any ways. But yoga will work on the level of the energy level. So it's like that. It's there in Atavika Pratipika also. Yuktabhyasa yogena. If you practice in the right way, it's yoga become a powerful tool to heal all type of diseases. If you practice yoga in the wrong way, it yoga is enough to kill you.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a
Same
power.
statement is there in pranayama also. Anti sadhakam. It will kill the practitioner. It's very danger also. So another one thing is now maximum part of it we are not teaching yoga also. It's like a look like a yoga, but its background is going some circus like that will be there. But we to explore actual yoga. Actual yoga is everyone is know that like that only yoga is nothing but Ashtanga Yoga only. Everyone so familiar with Ashtanga Yoga. This Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dhyana, Dharana, Samadhi. It's only like 8-step method which is given by the Patanjali. We have other aspect of yoga is also there. This Saptanga Yoga is there from Yeranda Muni. This Chaturanga Yoga is there from Swami Swatma Rama. And from Gorakshanatha, Shadanga Yoga is also 6 stage practice of yoga is also there. It's like that many practices are there. It's these month, this YTC or what we call yoga teacher training course. It's like that. It's like a small entry to the yoga to see okay what is actual yoga is. That's why when we are taking the classes for our students, we used to tell like that. These 2 months is never make you a yoga teacher, but it give the awareness how to become a yoga teacher and how we have to go through it. It gives the only the introduction part of it. So once they started after TTC, if they continue in their practice, because in the Atyoga Pradipika it's mentioned like that Shastra Pata Matrena. If you are learning from theoretical knowledge, you will not get yoga siddhi. You have to practice.
Correct.
Through practice only will get the yoga. But generally knowledge you can't use it. So it has to be practiced. It's the experience. So in this
Wonderful.
time we will try to give that experience how you can. What is yoga is. What is actual yoga? How to explore it. Yoga is not only asana. Anyone is doing anything like that, they thought like that asana itself is yoga. No, no, asana is not a yoga, full yoga. Asana is a part of yoga. It's like 8 by 1. In the 8 step of yoga, asana is one of the part of it.
The ones.
So everyone will come to the yoga and they will stuck in the asana, they will be there only. No, no, asana is a stage. Once you reach certain level, then you need to go forward like that. You need to explore pranayama. In the Atyoga Pradipika, it used to tell like that when you are stable, when you are no asana, now you get the asana siddhi, then start practice of pranayama. Then when you will get control over the breath, I think it's Patanjali Yoga Sutras used to mention dharana su yogyatha manasa. When you prepared yourself with the breath, then your mind is ready to dharana. When you start to make that dharana, then slowly that dharana lead you towards meditative state.
Dhyana.
It's called dhyana.
Meditation.
Then you go deeper into dhyana, it will the second stage of it will go into deeper aspect of it. So to travel this time, it's not happen in the 2 months of time. You can know the path, okay, how we have to go. Then it give the introduction to the yoga. Then you start to practice. But you will get authority, okay. You can teach yoga after TTC, but if you stop there only, no, no, it's yoga is like a ocean. It's only possible to how much can I can hold with my hand. That's it.
Definitely. So initially you are saying
My
like
guru, I
our,
think.
yeah.
No, no, my guru used to tell like that. It's like that is a mine, gold mining. How much you can pick, that much is only yours. Like that. It's like
Definitely,
it's we
definitely.
need to
True.
explore it as deep.
True, true. You said a lot of things in just these simple words, and a lot of question came to my mind. And I am in confusion, like from where I should start. Huh? Like as a learner or as a yoga learner, like we have a lot of questions in our mind. I meet so many people; they will ask me so simple things, like from where I can start, how to like enroll for that, and how we can begin. So you said very well, like it's like a taking a birth, like not just taking a birth in the world is enough for us. After taking birth we have to explore a lot of things. So like you are saying, YTT is like taking a birth in the field of yoga, and it
Yoga.
somewhat gave you an entry, a basic taste of that. and then you had somewhat an idea. I'm saying idea, not that clarity with that. Then you start searching with that. Yeah. And one of my teacher was saying, like, as we see in Upanishad also, that Panch Kosha, that knowledge is not manifested in single one term. Slowly, slowly you start keep removing the peels, like we remove a peel of a fruit, then slowly, slowly we reach to the center of that. So somewhere maybe because we all want that bliss or that joy that you said in your corporate life, you were something that monotony is there. Again, eating, sleeping, waking up. It also happened to me. And what I say or feel, it happens to all of us. But the thing is, you took the courage, I took the courage to come out of that, maybe somewhat. But most of the people, because so much of responsibility they have, so they keep on going through those cycles until that they came to the end of their life. And they think, I should have spent my life on some meaningful purpose. So you said one thing, that actual yoga. So what is that actual yoga? You use that word again and again, actual yoga. So can you elaborate a little bit on that? And you give so much of reference of these texts like Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, little bit about them, because I feel like basic we should all know what it is. Little bit, little light on that, because I can understand it's very hard to explain it all in a go, but little bit you can touch these. Yeah,
we can take some analogy to understand easily. It's yoga is like a tool to connect you to the universe. That's it. Because now we have so many things. I, you, me, there, that, this must have things will be there. When this everything become only two things, only me and other than me is one stage. Then after some time, me and other than me is nothing is there. It's everything is one. That state itself is the yoga. That's why yujjate anayena iti yoga. Yoga is nothing but joining of two things. They will explain like that. It's a joining of self and universe. And Atma ko Paramatma se Milan. It's like that many explanation they will give. But actual thing is, even is I think when we discuss about Patanjali Yoga Sutra, we discuss like the second, third statement, I think, third sutra. Tadaswarupe. When you become on the path of yoga, when you're going, that is possible to see yourself. How we can see is in your hand on bowl of water will be there. It's like that you're moving that here and there. That water surface is so much of disturbance. If you see your face, you can't see it. When you hold that bowl so still, then water surface has become still. Then if you see your face, you can see. So
true.
similarly, our mind is so disturbed. It's going here and there like that. It's moving. So when the mind becomes still, you can see yourself. Who are you actually? So that stillness, how we will get now? That tool, that path itself is a yoga basically. That's why in the many texts, I think, if you start from Gorakshanada Samhita, it's Goraksha Shataka, Geranda Samhita, Ataratnavali, everywhere. They initially focus is like that. Initially, it's asana. Asana is only for the see. Yeah, I need to practice pranayama. Then I can't go moving like that. I can't practice pranayama. Then I have to sit one place at still. Then I can start to practice in still also body has to be complete in the rest. I'm feeling like that, I'm feeling here and there, I am moving continuously with my body, I can't practice pranayama. So that's why first we need to practice to become a still, to sit for a longer time little bit. Only that is a part of asana. Asana is like the Patanjali Yoga Sutra also it's mentioned like a stiram sukham asana. Where you are you will be stira, that is more comfortable. Stiram sukham asanam. So that steadiness it has to give. That is with the asana. Then you will get steadiness. Then go to the next stage. It's a pranayama. Pranayama is to tool to still make you to still our mind. Otherwise, mind is going here and there. I think chale vatam chale chittam nischal nischal bhoityo.
So,
Atega Pratipika is to mention like that. When the air is moving, your mind will also move parallelly. Then you control the air. Then automatically mind will also control can come. It's like a reverse engineering. So,
definitely.
So because through this reverse engineering, you can control your thoughts
I
slowly with the
want you to
longer
tell
practice.
what is reverse engineering because so many people who are connecting who are not engineers. Like you and I am engineer. But like for people who don't know what is that reverse engineering? Like it's a very beautiful concept if we want to create something. What's that?
Reverse engineering means it's like that. How we going in the reverse direction. Okay, how it's created. Then what behind that one and what behind that one. Then like that we are coming to the source. We have the model. From the model we are going for the source. It's like in the reverse. We are going the
Yeah.
reverse direction. We are doing engineering in the reverse way.
Yeah, it is something like first you created something and then you start destroying that to know like how it is made, something like that. So as to understand the process in a reverse way.
Because it's already mind is already created. It's the working condition it is there. So now
Yeah.
we are exploring the reverse way how mind is created. When we know how it is created, then it's very easy to control it. See, if we have any example, we have something is there, any tool is there in my hand. Example, let's consider TV is there. The TV, to use TV, no information is required. Just I switch on the TV, it's on, I can see the TV. I don't want, I can switch off it. But when it's get corrupted, then I need to know how to correct it. So to
Definitely.
explore how I need to correct it. Once you know the technology behind how it is a working principle of the TV, if you know that working principle, if anything has happened to TV, you can correct it. Not necessarily someone is asking, oh, it's working, not working, please can you check it.
Definitely.
So like that, it's a tool to understand the technology of this mind,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
understand
definitely.
it.
Yes, true. What I say, if a TV goes defective, I can leave the TV, go to hell. But if my mind get defective, I have to carry it
Correct.
everywhere, wherever I go. Yeah. So definitely we have to bear with our mind, with our body. It's really necessary. I feel also myself like in high school, so many things are taught to us like physics, chemistry, math, so much about the world life, like how everything is happening. But the basic thing how to use this body and mind, no one taught us like how to move your body. Yeah, see, if we want to drive a car, we should learn. We should go proper driving school. There we learn, and then we know the beauty of driving the car, and that driving itself becomes a so beautiful experience for all of us. So in the similar ways, I don't know where somewhere we forget our body. We forget like the mind which created this whole, like everything you see, it's made out of mind somewhere. And somewhere we miss how to like run our mind, how to maintain it. And we are leaving like it will happen by itself. So I'm asking, is it going to happen by itself or we should need to take charge in our hands?
No, we need to take charge in our hands. So in our especially in our Indian tradition, what we call Sanatana Dharma, it has well designed plan is there. It's like that
I want you
when
to
the
tell what is Sanatan Dharma. These are very heavy words, like people don't doesn't understand. So little bit elaboration. What is Sanatan Dharma? Little bit about that.
it's Sanatana, which is not created. So it is not created. There is no necessary. It's not because anything is created, it has end. So the thing is, it is not created, so it's not end. It's like it, so it's called Sanatana Dharma because it's not a created thing. If you ask anyone is there who is a creator, who is a founder of Hinduism or Sanatana, no, no one is there because it's a general cycle. It's there today also, it's there tomorrow also, it's there yesterday also. It's always there. That's why it's Sanatana Dharma. It's there always.
Okay.
So
What is
it's
that dharma in that? Sanatan is that eternal cycle. What is that dharma? Because everywhere see we
Dharma is
should
a
follow dharma
nature.
and all.
Dharma is a
Yeah.
nature. It will never change at any type of conscious. It's like a fire. Like that. See, if you hold fire in this direction, it will move upward. If you hold it in this direction, will again it will go upward.
True.
If you hold fire in any direction, still the fire will move in only upward direction. That is the nature of dharma. If you do whatever it may be, whatever it is condition, still it will be there in same purpose, same function. That
True.
itself is the
True.
dharma.
True.
Dharma will never change. It's always there.
So it is best to get in harmony with the dharma. That is a good thing for us. Like it's not at all good to get away, like against the sea waves, it's better to ride on the sea waves, then they will take you forward in some way. So in the same way, you are saying like we have to follow the cycles of the nature, the prakriti, and the basic laws. Basically, I was seeing the like the dharma, these are like the like Albert Einstein discovered that gravity. Yeah, so it's also like a law which is always there. And if you follow that, then it is going to help you in some way. If you don't follow that, say, no, no, gravity doesn't apply to me, I will fall down on the ground, then it is going to create problem for us also.
No,
So I
it's
think
many
Sanatan Dharma, yeah.
these things, you know, this gravitation is there from ever. So
True.
we identified. It's like that. It's not now suddenly when the apple is fall down on Newton head. That time
Yeah,
gravity
yeah,
is not created. Before also, its gravity is there. Just he identified. Okay, he noticed it
yeah. And when
because
we understand that, then we also become humile. Humility comes within us. Otherwise, knowledge makes us like more egoistic. I know that thing, I created that. Some that's what is happening in the world if we look at here. Like we are like egoistically saying I am the creator of that. Then we will say I am also have the right to destroy the things as well. Somewhere this is a misconception that people have, like they are the creator. It's somewhere.
no, my guru used to tell like that always. The two-person know the things best. One is the person he don't know anything, he will tell I don't know anything. Second person is one who know everything. He will also tell I don't know anything. Because he know everything like that in that big world, I am nothing. So only these two-person know the what is truth is like that. So other
True,
thing is like
true.
here and there, here and there. When we are on the exploring knowledge, that time we'll get to know that what we know, what we are, is nothing in this universe. So when we understand this concept, then automatically this ego will automatically has to come down. Because like that is the universe
Definitely.
is too wide, too big. In that universe, who I am? Nothing. If I am there, if I am not there, no changes will happen. It still is going. Just we are a egoistic like that. If I am not there, something will happen. Nothing will happen. It's because the
Yeah.
same thing is there before us also. It will there remain after us also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There.
I think now it's going in somewhere like spiritual direction. I have to let it come back, otherwise we will lose that. Yeah, because when you said who I am, naturally my in my mind came the two things: the who am I of Ramana Maharishi, the 28 questions, and who am I when that Govind Pad asked that Adi Shankaracharya ji, who are you? Then Adi Shankaracharya gave the answer in that Nirvana Shatkam, like in the sixth sutra, like telling everything, like I'm not this body, mind, Panchkosha, everything that you can think of. And I really like that. I think you also are aware of that. And if really anyone wants to understood in reality what we are, like we can take the help of those Nirvana Shatkam and the book of 28 questions of who am I. Have you read that?
That Upanishad, Ramana Upanishad.
Yeah, Ramana Upanishad and who am I? Can you share a little bit about that? Something?
The basic
Yeah.
thing is, it's my guru used to give one like that. Someone is sitting in the park like that. I think it's foreign. I think he's sitting in the park and he's just seeing the nature. Just it's already it become too late. This watchman is waiting. Many person will go out. Then he's waited for 2 more extra hours. Still the person is just sitting. Then he get little bit frustrated. How long will sit? I need to close the door. I need to go for home. Still his person is sitting. Then he will come and he will ask, "Who are you?" Then he suddenly replied, "Yes, me also finding same thing.
True.
Who am I?" This is a big thing to explain is
Yeah,
also very difficult because these
very
things
difficult.
we can't explain like that. It's like that.
True, true, true.
Without tasting the tea or coffee, we can't explain how it will be because you can't explain how you feel the tea, how the tea will feel. You can just experience it. So it's like
Yeah.
who am I is. It's not like that. It's very difficult to explain it. It's like just you can experience
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And you are very nicely said that, because I was reading somewhere, because when you taste that, then you are not able to explain that. It is something like that. The one who tasted, because it is so vast experience that it's very hard to explain. It is something like uh, an idol of salt goes in a sea to test the depth of a sea, and but it comes out and it is completely washed away. So I leave it on others, like they will find the journey, and it's all the journey that yoga answers you deeply. And I hope you also got your answer somewhere. Somewhere I also got my answers in that question, because this is a very basic question. And generally people think about this question when they are having the near death experience, when they are seeing their whole life gone away. Now they are thinking on what I have wasted my life. So I think it's a very basic question. We all should think about it. Like Buddhism, Jainism, all the Bharatiya darshan are like the whole philosophy is talking about that truth only. And you have mentioned you have a deep interest in that philosophy and in that spiritual text, in that yoga text. So I want to shed some light on that. Like, what is that yoga philosophy, and why it is important for in everyone life, and how it plays a role in that. Yeah, is it required for a rickshaw puller to have a philosophy? Is it also he is having some philosophy in life? What is really that philosophy? Does animals also have a philosophy for them? So how that philosophy, from where it is coming? I want you to like unravel this if you can.
I think Vivekananda told something. It's related to this philosophy thing. He told like that if any person become Vedan, someone will ask, if person become Vedanti, what will happen? He told like that if anyone become a Vedanti, he will do its things like that. If a singer become a Vedanti, he will sing much more deeper way with involvement. Is a painter become a Vedanti, he draw in a painting in such a way like that you can't think. Because Vedanta is the things like that which give the deep insight to the what you are. It's not like that it take you somewhere else. No. Vedanta will give the deep insight what where you are. It give that understanding of it completely. Basic thing of Vedanta is to understand the things so deeper level.
Sorry to
How to
interrupt. Like,
go?
is it a part of philosophy? Is it a part of philosophy?
It's philosophy one thing.
Yeah, I want like what is Bharatiya philosophy, Bharatiya darshan? Start from there, and then I think it's a part of that. Then you go into that.
You need to
We should
explain
know the
that
roots.
Shad
Yeah,
Darshana,
yeah,
everything.
yeah. Slide little bit, so that we should know from where it is getting connected. The whole mapping from where it's coming.
In Indian philosophy is branched into two parts. One is Astika Darshana and Nastika Darshana. Here, Astika and Nastika is nothing but nothing to do with a God. Believe if you believe or if you not believe. Is here Astika in the sense one who will obey the Vedas. Means what the Vedas will explain the things. So one who will obey the Vedas, they consider as the Astikas. One will not obey the Vedas, they consider as a Nastika. So in the that's why in Astika we have six will be there. Nyaya, Vaishechika, Yoga, Sankhya, Uttaramimamsa and Purvamimamsa. These are the six there under the Astika Darshana, and with Nastika Darshana is mainly predominantly three they will consider. One is Charvaka and Buddha, Jaina, and many other also is there. Jaivika, many aspect will be there. Sikhism will also come under the Nastikya only. These are the main broad division. In first Astika Darshana, we have six part is Nyaya, Vaishechika, Sankhya, and Yoga, and Purvamimamsa and Uttaramimamsa. In these six also, starting four aspect, they will not believe God is there. They will tell like that God is there and have nothing to do with that one. They are full experienced based of things. In only Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa only believe the actual what we call God. Someone is there to control it. Other these four aspect will also discuss about is not necessary someone has to visit somewhere to create something like that. That's why you're aware of it. In Patanjali Yoga Sutra also, Patanjali used to mention Ishvara Pranidhanatva. You can means you can do other things. It's not necessary you have to focus only on the Ishvara.
Correct, correct, correct.
My guru used to like that because of this one statement, Patanjali Yoga Sutra come under the Nastika, Nastika Darshana. Because it become the atheistic now. He is not believing on the God. Because he's a Dva, you can. So these
Correct.
are the six part in that last. Purvamamsa, Uttamamsa is nothing but we know the Upanishads, the stories, how to understand our life, what is the aim of life, how we have to lead life, what is the ethics, dharma, then who I am, how these things we'll explore in the form of stories. It's called Uttaramamsa and Purvamamsa. It's called the Vedanta. Why they consider this Vedanta means it will come at the end part of Vedas. That's why his name is called Vedanta. These are the darshanas, two part of it. See, only basic main thing with Sanatana Dharma, Jaina and Buddha. In the Sanatana Dharma, they will believe on the Atma, Jivatma and Paramatma. This is the three concept. When you go to the Jaina Dharma, they will believe Atma, Jivatma, they will not believe on the Paramatma. They will think that Paramatma is there. If you go to the Buddhism, they will only focus on the Atma. So only these things, Atma, Paramatma and Jivatma, the three things. Depending on these three things, our Sanatana is go deeper into it. In the Jainism, they will go into the Jivatma and Atma. And Buddhism, they will go through only through the Atma. This how we have to understand this concept. These broad divisions of this darshana will give these details a little bit to explore these subjects.
So it is in the light of searching basically who am I? That what we are talking earlier. Like, yeah, basically what's the purpose and how this all is happening.
How
Like
this correct?
darshan is all about it. Like how this all the phenomena. What is, as you said in your life also, na, that whole circle is going on again, morning, sleeping, eating. Like all the time this is happening and we are somewhere lost. And if suddenly somehow we wake up, then we start thinking what I am doing here, where I am getting caught in up, yeah, somewhere. Then we start reading books, and these spiritual books, they somewhere show us a way. And then, if it's up to us, we want to explore it or not. It's quite like deeper, getting deeper and deeper with every question, everything you are saying to me, and lot of the things are there. I'm feeling like it's like a layer by layer. If you keep on
It's
exploring, like something new is
it
again coming
start to
up, something
open,
new is
open,
yeah,
open.
yeah, as it's like a lotus blossoms, it is like the same thing is happening here also. So it's quite a miracle, it's quite good to know all these things. Now I want to know the very basic things, like from this is like philosophy is so wide, so many things are there. Anything you applied in your life from this, any application in your life that you used in your life and really you get something, yeah, it works for me.
I tried this one. It's not like I tried because of my practice is give that experience of me because I used to chant every day like that, the 3000 mantras every time. And then because of this long practice of mine, it's making me to go inward, deeper into it.
That means
So
you're
because
saying you
of
chanted 3000 mantras. Oh my God.
every day.
Like what appealed you to do that, huh?
And just I thought, okay, just I made someone at that time. He used to chant like that. He used to chant many mantras like that. But I heard somewhere like that. What is the importance of japa, mantra japa, and chanting, usage of mantra, and usage of japa money? These things I little bit know that I thought, okay, because it's a very simple thing. So it's like that we can't do so big things, but we can start with a baby step. I thought, okay, this one of the baby step to start the process of it. Then I
So it's
started
like,
this
yeah.
continuous chanting of this mantra. Because of this mantra chanting in the longer time, I can witness many changes. You don't have fear because I used to feel little bit hesitate to talk with other unknown persons or outside person.
Okay.
I was like, okay, if anyone tell me, I just used to smile and okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I not used to talk. Also, I feel very difficult to talk. It's that fear, that many type of aspect. When I started doing these things slowly, that I can identify the changes happening within. Because of these things become to the peak, that thing itself is making me to quit my job to completely come into the
Oh my
yoga
God.
also.
True, true, true.
I think I started from 2016 somewhere. I started to chant this one. Then I did continuously for like 3 to 4 years, continuous chanting of every day without miss. If anything, in these things I didn't miss also in any time. If any place I used to do, doing continuously. It's, I think, I maximum I'll think like that. Everyone used to ask why you come to the yoga, why you how you come to the yoga, what is your intention to come? And I don't know. I came. Then huh?
Yeah.
What you are telling? Then why you quit your job? And I also don't know. Suddenly, like that, I ask anyone. It's something is like telling that do it like that in the way. That's it.
Hmm.
When I'm studying this Bhagavad Gita, I think in the Bhagavad Gita, sixth chapter, I think 34, 35 somewhere. It's nice to mention like that. When you are in the practice of in your previous thing, you stopped in between because of some other reasons, then I will bring you back to the path to continue
True,
it. Then just
true,
okay.
true.
I did somewhere stop somewhere like that. It making me to come back to that path and to continue it like that. It's because of that japa, it gives that strength, that fearful, that overcome all type
Yeah,
of issues. It give like that if anything is happen like that, still you will not disturb that much easily with outside thing that much easily.
yeah,
It can't
yeah,
disturb you
definitely.
also.
True, true,
It's
true.
like that is understand in such a way like that. If any one person is still like that, someone is died, then okay. You will not feel that like that also because you know understand nainam chindanti shasran nainam that you can understand that okay. Atma you can't kill the atma. It's like a
Hmm.
body is like a just a cloth. It's like how we will change the cloth like that. Atma will change the cloth like that. That understanding that it make you to more stable in and out
True,
both.
true.
Because of that stillness, you can analyze the things so that you can do the things so more perfectly also.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like we all feel that stillness, and it is said we are a stillness only, we are nothing else, and it's just we are not able to hold that. Our stillness is momentary. That you said, like you, when you did the mantras, as far as I know, what a mantra can do is mantra has a very subtle effect on your mind. It is like a purifier. It cleanses you. Like it is said in yoga, like it is, as you said in this podcast also, it is knowledge is not something I am creating from outside. It is already within us. But it is hidden in that ignorance, in that kleshas, in that impurities. So what mantra is doing, it's like breaking the outer covering of that ignorance, breaking those darkness layers. And somewhere what is manifesting is what is already within you. Yeah? Like we can see, if you see a seed, small seed, very small one, no tree, no fruits are visible. But if you just provide but if you just provide a proper environment to that seed, proper water, proper soil, suddenly a plant will come out of that. From where it came, who knows? So in the same way, I feel, as you said, and I also said earlier, that the thing is that all of us want to be happy. Somewhere I was reaching, my guru used to say, what is actual dharma is? Dharma is all about everyone wants to be happy. If you go to anyone, ask you want to be sad? No, no, I want to be happy. Simple. So everyone was trying to be happy, not just happy, eternally joyful, as the name of that channel is Ananda, which is not lessened by anything else. And everyone was trying so that they don't have any fear or pain in their life. We are doing everything for that. I am doing this because we are enjoying that. If we don't have that enjoyment, that happiness, why we will do anything in our life? So this is what the things are, and mantras really play a definite role. And in cleansing our mind, I understood this in a very simple terms. Like daily, we go through our daily routine tasks. So our body gets
But I
dirty. Yeah.
can you explain little bit because this mantra is there, no? Because a little bit familiar with this one from the so longer time. See, chanting of mantra is nothing but it's a type of it is a one of the type of pranayama. The pranayama, the basic concept they will tell like that: inhale deeply and exhale longer, as long as possible. If I tell you let inhale, exhale, only this much and I can exhale. But if I tell them to chant Omkara, if they take deep inhalation, they'll chant Om. See, I'm creating the sound is nothing but I'm exhaling only.
True.
True means it's japa, it help you to align your breath also in the certain level of it. So because of
Correct.
this one, it help you to exhale more to increase the oxygen level in the body also. It help you to balance your oxygen level also. That's why because of proper oxygen level maintenance, when your mind will become so free, it become calm within. Again, another thing is mind is moving here and there with so much of things, so much of multiple will be there. When you start to chant mantra, any mantra, it's like that, anything. If you're chanting continuously that same mantra, means you are repeatedly doing the same only one thing, one thing, one thing. Instead of mind is moving in a thousand of things, now mind is moving in the one thing. That itself is a
True.
ekagra. No? Ekagra means is only
Correct.
one
Correct.
point eight, going towards one point. Because of this one, it will create high awareness and consciousness, and it will create the ekagrata also.
True.
And by
Definitely.
using Japamani, that mechanism is so that when I used to explain to my students yesterday
What is that
in the
japa
evening
money? Can you
session,
explain little bit? What is the japa money?
uh, Japamani is the it's like a beads like that. It's like it's only
Okay,
54
japa
beads will be
japa
there.
beats. Okay.
Japa beads similar to that one. We can have 100 and 108 also because this hand is there. No, this hand we represented. This hand is like a panchabhutas. If you go to the Asta Samudrika and this mudra, they will mention like that this thumb represents the Agni Tattva, this index represented the Vayu Tattva, middle finger represents the Akasha, and ring finger represents the Prithvi Tattva, and small finger represents the Jala Tattva. They used to mention like that to hold the Japamani in such a way like that you hold to like this. Your index finger has to be open and straight. You need to use it on the top of the mid finger and used to move the thumb finger to move inward direction like this. This is the procedure. If you go for the acupressure, this thumb represents your head.
Your head. True.
If you hold like this thumb means you feel some projection in the middle of your thumb. That projection is nothing but your nose.
Okay.
So backside nail will be there, no, the starting point. If you draw the line from the front, that is the your eye line. When you hold these beads and you are moving inward direction, in a sense, you are creating the pressure between Agna to Sahasrara.
Oh my God. True.
So, when you are moving your hand like that, when you're doing chanting like that by moving the beads, you are indirectly stimulating it. Why is
True.
very
True. True.
important means if I like that, I try to focus on your leg or somewhere. You can't focus. Where to focus? If you are feeling some sensation it okay you have something is there in there you suddenly focus on the specific accurate part you can focus it otherwise you can't focus specifically because you require to you need to focus then you need some stimulation
True.
when you are using japamani when you are moving like that Then when this pressure, it creates a sensation between ear in this area. It helps you to focus easily. Another one thing is we are not using the index finger because index finger represents the Vayu Tattva. When the air is moving, our mind will also move. That's why we are avoiding this one.
True. Chale baate
Then
chalan chikta mein, definitely.
we are using on the middle finger. So middle finger represents the Akasha. Akasha is
Space.
Shunya, nothingness.
Hmm.
When that Akasha Tattva become more in the head, your mind automatically become calm. So
Calm.
indirectly you are increasing the Akasha Tattva. You are not disturbing that one. You are stimulating this part of it. So many things. That's why when we put our anything tilaka like that, we'll put like that upward direction. In the sense,
True.
we are on the path of to elevate our energy from lower to the higher.
True.
Same thing will happen when you are using Japa money. So that's why in the technically they will ask you to use Japa beads as small as possible. They will tell you to avoid the big beads. Why they will tell like that? If your bead is big, then the pressure is not on the
Will
exact
be,
point properly.
yeah, definitely.
It will be a small bead, then that the sensation it
And
can
pressure
will
will be
get
more at the same time as well. If you have a
more
less beat, then
same time.
pressure will be more at the same time.
Because
Definitely.
its area is less, then the pressure is more. It's help to stimulate much more faster. My guru used to tell like that. His guru, what he told to him like that. Someone is come and he asked his guru like that. You told me to chant Vishnu Sahasranama. I'm trying to chanting, but I'm getting nothing. I'm not understanding also what it is there. Why should I have to chant this one? Then guru told like that. This one, bamboo basket. This basket is made up of bamboo. They gave him and they told him to bring the water from this ocean. He tried one time, two, three, four. He tried many times. Then he get frustrated and he came to the guru and told, I tried many times, but I can't bring that water with this basket. Then he told like that, see what happened to basket. Then it see the basket became clean by because it's dipping in and out, in and out, in and out.
True.
That time he told like if you not understand what is mantra, you not understand what is sotra or mantra, still you do the things, it will work to you.
Amazing.
It cleanse your mind. It
Amazing.
help to
Amazing.
focus in that one. That's why if anyone is doing the japa, if they using this one japa money is very good. It like that when you're going in the staircase instead of you're going in the escalator because it's also moving, we also moving. We will reach in the faster way.
So, Joy, great, great, great. I really love that science you explained behind this. Because earlier I also used to do japa, but I use simply my fingers. I don't use any beads earlier. But today maybe I will try this also and see what can I come with it. But it's really magical. Like that's what I feel the beauty about knowledge. See, so much is hidden behind everything. That's I was in our professor. I think you know about Raghuram ji. In his lecture, he was also explaining the same. Like a lot of is there already behind it, and we just look at the top. Like we just look at the cap of a bottle, and we imagine the whole bottle from the cap only. But it is just a cap.
Yes.
Once we go into that bottle, then we know really what it is all about. That's I feel as you explained about that how we can use these beads to do the japa. It's really getting deeper and deeper, and I'm feeling how I'm going to end this. I don't know, but let's move on ahead in the next phase. So we have discussed about some philosophy as well as how it changes you, and it's really amazing. Now we will move to the next phase, that is basically we also talked about TTC courses, and now we are moving to
Yes.
know like little bit about, as you mentioned, you want to change the society or the problems in this society. So first I want to know, according to you, in your awareness, what are the few important or like few problems in our society which are creating a lot of problem for everyone? And second, I want your answer, like how that yoga philosophy, this yogic knowledge is going to help in those problems, and what role you are playing in doing that. So I want to light from your in that. Yes.
For this one, Patanjali will explain in such a way like that. It's the second sutra of Patanjali, first
Here,
chapter.
one thing more also, like you are using the name Patanjali, I want you to also explain little bit about what is Patanjali, like what that Patanjali Yoga Sutra, little bit about that, yeah. So that anyone who is new to that
Uh,
field of yoga, they will understand what that Patanjali is.
Patanjali is what we called is one who documented this all practice of yoga in the formula form. It's called sutra. It's Patanjali. I think he wrote these things. I think the place is called Chidambara. Which is present in the Tamil Nadu. He composed all type of practice of yoga. It's in the form of script book. It's called Patanjala Yoga Sutra. Why it's mentioned Yoga Sutra? Because these statements in the form of sutras. The sutra is nothing but formula. How much you explore, it will explore like that. Oh, we have it's a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab like that. It's a
Right.
formula. It's look like a plus b whole square. When you touch it, you to split it, it will become like that a square plus b square plus 2ab like that. It's a simple statement. When you go deeper into it, it will open the big thing under that one. Like that, Patanjali wrote this sutra. It's called Patanjala Yoga Sutra. It has 4 chapters and combine a total, I think 195 sutras will be there in this one. It's like it's
True,
considered
true.
as a main source for the yoga. If anyone want to need to explore yoga, they have to go through the Patanjali Yoga Sutra one. That's it's like a prime. Without Yoga Sutra, you can't explain, you can't understand yoga also. So that's why it's Patanjali Yoga Sutra is a basic foundation for this yoga.
Yeah.
So in this Patanjali, in the second sutra is to mention like that, Yoga Chitta Rutti Nirodha. The intention of yoga is to control the Chitta Ruttis. What is the relation with Chitta Rutti and society? How you are connecting it everything?
Yeah,
It's
true.
like that you have phone or you have laptop. Everyone will use laptop and phone. If you open multiple application simultaneously, if you open 5 or 6 applications simultaneously in the laptop, it will get hang. If you open multiple application in the phone also, it will get hang and it will become slower. Yes or no?
True.
Similarly, our mind is also is hang and it becomes slow because of multiple things in our mind. I'm parallel thinking what to do tomorrow, how to handle present situation, how is my finance, so many things. We are thinking multiple things at a time. Because of this multiple thing, what is happening? It's becoming a jam. It's becoming slower. That's why you are feeling so hesitated. You become so stressful. So now it's like a everything become khichdi. It become a khichdi ban gaye. So it's need to remove it. Okay, to
And no
remove it.
one loves
Okay, so
khichdi, huh?
to make it
These
step.
these days, no one is loving khichdi, huh? True. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
so
Continue.
sattvic food now, that's why. So our mind is also like that. It's combination so much of things, so much of type of things is going on in the mind. So it's like that. Yoga will help you to make you to arrange it step by step. So take this first. Take this first. How it will help? Because yoga will give that awareness, that focus, where you need to focus, that ekagrata. So when you practice yoga, that ekagrata will come like that. Is I think everyone used to explain when they consider yoga is a main. There's like a we know sunlight is there everywhere. Everyone knows sunlight is there everywhere. But it will not burn anything. It's just a light. But when you use magnify glass to make it one pointed that light, it has strength to burn anything. Similarly, we have so much of strength, it's like especially mind is there everywhere in our body. To make it one pointed, the yoga is the tool to make it. When we go practice of yoga by practice of pranayama, this help you to focus your mind at one pointedness. Because of this one pointedness, You can go through it step by step. It's not like that. Now, even your laptop, you are only working, only one application is working at a time,
Hmm. Hmm.
not
Hmm.
multiple application.
Hmm.
If you are working one application at a time, then it will work faster, it work effectively. If you are working multiple, is very difficult. So yoga will help you to focus on only one thing, what you want to do. It's like the generally tell, try to be in present.
Hmm.
How
Hmm.
to become in the be in the present? The be in the present we can achieve through the yoga by practice of yoga.
Yes.
Because we is always in the future, it's always in the past. What to do tomorrow, why it happened yesterday. We can't enjoy in present.
Correct.
So
Correct.
to be in the present, it's yoga is a tool. When you are in the present, no, you can do what you are doing properly. Otherwise, you're thinking something or doing something. So yoga will help you in this aspect to make you present, be present to do the things actually.
True.
That's why by practicing yoga, you can then one application at a time and what you're doing, do with a focus, with awareness.
Wonderful.
That
Wonderful. So
awareness
Sujay.
it will gain
Yes.
through the
Hmm. 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 Complete. Please complete.
that because of that awareness we get through through yoga. Because yoga is one of the tool which give that awareness easily.
True.
But
Definitely.
initially, it will not feel like that when you are start practice because you see, yoga
Hmm.
will ask you how your patience, how your focus, with your determination. 3 months से कर रहा है सर कुछ नहीं हो रहा है.
Correct.
If it is
Yeah.
like that, it will not work. It want your dedication,
Yes.
your time.
Definitely. True. So what I'm taking from you is like you are simply saying, just change people by the practice of yoga, so they are very peaceful, happy, and blissful people. Then naturally the society will be changed. That's what you are saying. Yeah. So in that, what I
Because
can add
when
is like,
your mind is in the disturb, when your the mind is disturbed, you interact with someone, with them also that relation will also go for the challenge because of our
correct.
disturbance between both of us it may create some issues. It will not create any
Yes.
good relation. It's happening
Definitely.
everywhere in the sense means this thing is
Hmm.
happening when both are calm from it, then it will create good relation. It can good
Yes.
create society also, and it can good create health also.
Beautiful answer, Sujoy. And what I can understand in that is a lot of people have a role to play, especially the yoga teachers. Parents have a definitely role to play because they are the one
Yes.
who are nurturing the child. If they are not at all themselves peaceful, happy being, then definitely the crop that is going to come is also going to be disturbed with that. So this is what a quite a long responsibility or a responsibility for all of us, that we accept the yoga in a proper way, in a proper receptivity, so that, because you said very beautifully, until and unless our body, mind are not transformed, because the people
Yes.
in the family, they are the one who are making the society. Society is made from people like you and me. So if you and me are not like in a proper way happy, joyful, creative, then maybe the society will not be also creative. So what I can connect is somewhere I read
For this
that.
one,
Hmm, hmm,
continue.
yeah, what I was saying, somewhere I read like like the minutes are made from the seconds, hours are made from the minutes, days are made from the hours, and like weeks are made from the days, and like the months are made from the week, and similarly a year is made from the month. In the same way we can say decade, century, and all. So if I want to change my decade, my century, I need to work on those seconds, which are like the minute
Seconds.
small points. So if I can fill my seconds with some valuable work, with some creativity, with something which is more purposeful, meaningful for me, then naturally the outcome is going to be beautiful in that. So that's a quite good solution that you say, but in that a lot of responsibility is required, definitely. Yeah.
No, the one point is there because we used to see, because whenever our students used to tell like that, sir, tell them to my sons to practice yoga. Then I will tell like that. Don't tell him to practice. Don't
Hmm.
force him also. If you
Hmm.
force, generally it happen, no? If parents tell something, then no, then you are telling me, so I will
True.
definitely I will not do.
True. Definitely.
So that's why
Correct.
we tell
You're
like
right.
that, don't ask them to do anything. Just you do it first.
Yeah, that's what
So it
beautiful
happen.
thing is.
It because I used to see it's happen in regular class also, because when his father or mother is practicing yoga, the kids will come itself. They will start to practice with
Definitely.
beside of them. If they
Definitely.
ask practice with me, they will never practice with them, because
Definitely.
when we are doing the things with involvement, automatically they will also, because
That's
what we'll do, they will imitate us.
yeah.
So that's why if my kid has to practice good, become a yoga teacher or yoga professional, he need to practice good yoga for his health, then first I need to practice. And when I
Okay.
start to practice, automatically kid will also follow us. So you need to practice, your kid has to practice yoga. First you practice yoga. Don't
True.
force him to, you also practice.
Hmm.
Just you practice. When you start to practicing, you will identify the changes happening in you physically, mental, and
Definitely.
your health aspect. Then he will
Yes.
also get inspired, and they will also start to practice.
Yes.
You give the inspiration. Don't give the comment, hey, you also practice. No, no, no.
Correct. I can remember and connect with the story of BK Shivani ji. I think you know about. She's like heading the Brahma Kumaris, and she's like a spiritual head. She also said the same thing. She was also an electrical engineer, and her mother was used to say, "You get up in the morning, go for that satsang and all." He said, "What is there in that? Why we should wake up in the morning?" And suddenly her mother stopped saying that, and suddenly she see her like she's getting better and better. Then she went and doing that, and now you can see she's leading in a spiritual more bigger way. So that is what today also I met someone. I told him, like he was a teacher teaching in some coaching institute. So I told him, why not you arrange someday some workshop for your student? He said, sir, these days children don't want to practice yoga. I say, you practice yoga, then naturally, if you tell them, you make them understand that is it really going to create a benefit for your mind, the power of concentration, stable body, then they will definitely learn that. Yeah,
Yes.
because people are now, what I feel, more logical. If you make them understood something logically, they will do it definitely. Or somehow you keep on doing it, because that's what advertising industry is also using. Na? Like they are subconsciously training
Yes.
your mind, and suddenly you are pulled to do that. So that is a beautiful solution. Like it's more authentic, but it needs a lot of thing from our side, because it's easy to change others, but it's quite hard to change ourselves. One of my professors used to say, changing the world is what's known as knowledge or wisdom. Changing the world is what's known as, sorry, knowing the world is what's known as knowledge or wisdom, but knowing ourselves is what's known as self realization or moksha. So here we keep on telling others, you do that, but we don't do it ourselves. So you are saying first change yourself, then things can happen in a beautiful
Because we
way.
can
So that's,
identify outside people, no? They can,
yeah,
how
true,
we transfer. So it will become the, you become the inspiration for others.
true,
That's it.
definitely. That's what we can also, I can connect myself with in my childhood when my father says something, you do that. I will not do that at all. Definitely.
That,
We are like that. Everyone, like mind is like that only. My friend is there
yes.
and he does something which he should not do. I say, don't do that. He say, I will do that only. You do whatever you say, I will do that only. So mind is somewhat restless, yes. So it's quite cool and
Mind will not accept instruction from the outside.
yes,
That is
yes,
the
yes.
problem.
Until and unless you don't get okay with yourself, yes, I really want to do for that, go for that. You don't go for that. And in that, I want to add like these days, as you also mentioned, like BKS Iyengar ji also came to yoga because of his disease.
Health
He
issues.
was suffering in life. Yes. So what I feel, so many people are coming into this yoga field because of their suffering, because they are not finding solution either in allopathy, in other medicine. But someone said to them, you try yoga. And they came to yoga because yoga
Yes.
is working on the mind, relaxing your prana. And then suddenly they got healed up. Now they are suddenly shocked how that healing happens. And because they are really heavy in their heart. Like it is really,
Yes.
I can feel like a disease can be a trouble for you, not for you only, for your family, for your friends, everyone connected you get affected when you are in disease. So when a person get healed after like 20 years of going through disease, suddenly someone heals you, then suddenly he become like a god for you. So that's why then people do that, want to learn that yoga and want to share that same yoga with others. I met so many people having their journey begin from that healing part only. Yeah. So
And
it's also good like
problem
from. Hmm.
its problem here is like that they will take yoga as a last part of it. That is a problem. They will go everywhere and round, 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 and finally, okay, we don't have any chance. This is the
Yeah.
last, let's try once.
Yeah, it is something
That
like
should
I can
not
my
be there.
hold. Yeah, I can hold my ear like that also, and I can hold my ear like that also. Huh? Something like that,
Yes.
and we love to do that way. Huh? We like the long ways. Wonderful. So Joy, it's really great. Now we go to the next phase, and because we have to wind up also. So now I will say and ask you, did you feel any difficulty in your life that really challenged you at some point of time that you suddenly lost the hope, maybe any time in your life? Any incident?
It happened once I came to yoga, and it happened that time.
Would you like
Because
to
when
share?
I quit my job, it's not like a planned event of it's quitting my job. I told you because of some intensity is running in backside of me
True,
like that.
true, true,
It's not
true.
the way you have to do something. It's like that I not planned everything. Just okay. Just I quit the job. Okay, I'm putting my letter. Okay, now I'm not coming to the company. I'm quitting my job. That's it. Then that time we become financial. It's become so difficult for me to
Yeah,
manage the
definitely.
things. Again, sometimes it's like that. I thought, okay, did mistake to come like that by leaving my job?
True, I can experience. I also experienced that at some point. Yeah, true.
So it's like that in condition. I keep it like, okay, I have to do something. I think it's nothing is working for me like that. That time, that intention, my friend, that Prashant came in my life. And when he came to my life, then we both started the yoga. From after when he came to my life, when we started our things, then it's become just before coming to that critical point is like that is like that I almost if it is there in some more long time, I think I don't know I not be there in the yoga.
True, true.
It's
I
that much
also feel
critical happen
that.
because
Yes.
that's why if anyone want to come to yoga, don't come as like that. You can plan the things and we can come. That's it.
Yeah, definitely, you're right. And we should not take any sudden decision in life. I also say that. When I was also taking that shift, I also don't know where I was going. I also felt some challenges, but now I find everything is going great. And so I also say don't directly jump out of boat in the middle of a river into another boat. First, let it go at the side where the danger is less so that you don't have any problem with yourself, with others. Because finance you have to take care, definitely. Take care of the finances. That's very important because if you are not having basic necessities, definitely yoga is not going to work well for you. Then during your meditation, you are thinking about the money meditation will be there.
No,
Definitely.
that is also there. Money meditation. Meditation make you to money. So many things is
Yeah.
there. No, that's not. I don't know. I
Definitely.
will not believe that one. But outside they will teach like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Another thing,
So,
one I can add one thing like that. If you think too much, no, you can't take decision. That is also problem. It will create so much of logic and logic and logic. And sometime we
hmm,
lost with the logic itself. We can't take step for sometime. If you ask me like that, you need to take decision like that sharp, like that. Okay, I have that's it. Then if you think more, no, we can't take that much of strength to come outside. I think that's also one challenge is there.
definitely, definitely,
Maximum of them
Sujay.
will tell like that also.
What I can connect is it like take a lot of energy from your side to take such decisions. And somewhere I was reading, it's not you who choose yoga, but the yoga chooses you. Because Not everyone can come to yoga because our sanskara, karma, so many things are there. Suppose I don't get a health issue in my life, no problem with me, why I should come to yoga? So in that way, Patanjali is saying Atha Yoga Anushasanam in the first sutra. When you tasted other tastes of the life, you've gone through so much of up and down, still you are not satisfied, then that's the best time to come to yoga. Yeah, because not everyone is like Adi Shankaracharya at the age of 5. Mother, I want to take the sannyas. Not everyone is like that. Yeah. So the thing is very simple. Like we should be practical at the same time. As you mentioned in your thing is, the best way to be in world is balance your material life with the spiritual life. Balance your
Yes.
logic with the heart. That's what yoga is teaching us. A balance that is samatvam yoga uchyate. Now we are coming to the
Uchyate.
last round, and we will go to a short game in which I will ask you simple questions and you have to answer me in one simple word, whatever comes to your mind. Okay? What yoga is for you? One
Yoga
word.
is for me, it's life.
Life. Okay. Fear is for you.
It's there sometime.
Okay. Uh, are you thinking about marriage?
Sometime I will think, sometime I will not think. It's like that here and there.
Okay. And what family means to you?
Hmm? Family means everything.
Family means to you, like what role it plays in your life?
It's like that. It's like complete package like that. Family is everything for me, like
Wonderful.
in and
And
out.
friends play a role in your life as a
It's very important because
very important.
now I told no, I Prashant is came in my life like that. It's
Yeah.
like that. He is not my friend directly, basically.
Yeah. I
My
would like to
friend,
meet Prashant at some
friend,
time, huh?
friend, like that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Once he comes, I will make him to. It's like that.
Okay.
He is like that. For me and Prashant, between I think two extra persons would be there. From them, I connected with him like that. It's very
I
important because
I can
some maximum
definitely,
time
yes.
it's
Yes, definitely connect with you. Like there are some people in our life, they come suddenly in our life and they have a really
yes,
a very great role to play. And we think
great
how they
impact
are,
on our life.
yeah, great impact. They change, they support us somewhere, and they really help us. Definitely. In my life also, some people are there. They really help me in times I needed the most. Yeah. Okay. What food is for you? What food means to you? Yeah.
Food is
What
basic
food
need.
means to you? Like food is okay, basic need. Good. Guru means to you, like you
But
took the name Guru.
another thing is there, food in the sense we have two food with it. One is what we eat to the stomach, another is for the head. I need both.
Quite cool, quite cool. Okay. And what Guru means to you? Guru, the role of Guru
Guru
plays in your
is the
life.
energy. It's very tremendous because what I explained you, what I see, many of them things is from my Guru itself. My Guru used always used to
True.
tell like that. It's not necessary to explore everything from your side. We study
Hmm.
so much of things, we explored much of things. Let's learn from us, then continue from that point. Again, it's not just to go
One.
back and again study comes from the starting to continue. No, no. What we already learned, we will give the essence of it. Take that essence and continue it. Because what I am today is because of my Guru only.
Can you tell the
Without my
name of
Guru,
your
I am
Guru?
nothing.
Are you comfortable in sharing your name?
No,
Who's
no,
your Guru?
it's okay, I can share it. It's like he's my Manasa Guru. It's Dhananjay Govindacharya.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Wonderful.
him, I got so much of things, especially in the philosophical aspect, yogic aspect. So much of my knowledge, my things is everything is because of him. It's like the what he gave that is grace of him.
Wonderful. Like in my life also, there is. I feel like Guru is something like it. We can't describe his grace. Yeah. And whatever we do, he always guides us with his grace, with his energy, and with his like never-ending spirit. Definitely, it is there. So it's really great, Sujoy, and I feel you have enjoyed this wonderful conversation. Like we came from so up and down. Sometimes the conversation goes somewhere, and I was thinking like how it's going to complete in the way. But I feel from my side it's really great conversation. And what are the key points from this conversation? I can make it around is like you started with your journey, like how that a mechanical engineer shifted into that yoga expert, and you say it is like the destiny, something pulled you from within, that inner calling was there,
Yes.
and somehow you shifted after a long thinking. What I can say, it's like something within is growing within you for a long time. It's not sudden that happened. It is going on journey, and it just manifested at some point of time where you require it the most. And then you explored so many things out of your life. You explored your corporate life as well. As there you have a good journey, but you are not satisfied because of that monotony. And so you take a exit from that, the sudden exit, like we take out from aeroplane. You don't know, you are not having parachute, but still because of your courage, your inner guidance, you did that. And then you did your TTC. TTC played a great role in learning your yoga knowledge. You explained about what TTC is all about. For others, it's like a entry into that yoga field that everyone
Entry
has to
into the yoga.
practice. Yeah, everyone has to practice, and you can become a teacher. But if you really want to grow and go into the depth of yoga, then you
Into
should
depth.
keep on practicing that. Then you touch the philosophy part, like what is Bharati Darshan, what is philosophy, the six darshanas that you mentioned, beautifully summarizing them in a very beautiful, in a collage way, like Uttar Mimamsa, Purv Mimamsa, Sankhya, Yoga, Vaisheshik, and Nyaya. These are known as Astic
Yeah.
Darshan. And Nastic Darshan, you said about Buddhism, Jainism, and Charvak Darshan, who don't
Sikhism.
believe on Sikhism also, who don't believe in the destiny of God or some higher power. Buddha says, Apo Dhipo Bhavo, that we have that within us and we have to connect with that power. That outer rituals are not going to help us in any way. The thing is, we have to connect with that inner power. As we can see, Jainism, I feel, completely depend on that one rule of ahimsa. Simple. One rule of ahimsa, if we say. Buddhism is somewhat connected with meditation, vipassana meditation. Keep on pondering. Then we will somewhere go to that reality. Then you touched the different text, philosophy, Ashtanga Yoga also you touched somewhat. And then you talked about what are the solutions for this problems in the life. Very beautifully you said one solution is that you change the minds, or you transform the minds of people by the practice of yoga. And in that I will add a very beautiful research from in the last podcast I also mentioned that from a Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. He did a research. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, I think everyone knows, he gave transcendental
I
meditation. So in that he said, a number of people who do the sadhana, who do yoga, the square of that number will get the effect of that. Suppose there are 10,000 people in a city. So if only 100 people will practice yoga, 10,000 will have the effect of that. Because I feel it is quite challenging for everyone to practice yoga in form of meditation samadhi. Not possible. I feel that way. But in whatever way they can do, because in family, if one person get a disease, everyone get affected. If one person get happy, everyone get affected. So if some people like you and me and others, they come as a light and they show the way, then maybe everyone is going to get benefited from that. And at the end, we have sum up with these points. So these are from my side. If I miss anything, you can add up that. And anything you will have suggestion for me, you can suggest me anything from your side. Yeah.
I have no such. It went good. Thank you.
No, no,
Thank you
you
for
can
giving
like,
me a platform.
yeah, yeah. Any suggestion from your side for me to change to anything positive? You can tell me. Yeah.
Polishing is good. That how you connected the questions, the interconnections, and to bring that essence out of it. That's it was a good.
Yeah. So I felt like, so Joy, it's your 1 hour, 30 minutes went well. It's also like a meditation for both of you and me. And we both enjoyed the session. And so I thank all you firstly for giving your time, for giving your effort, for giving your happiness and joy for to everyone who is connected in this video. And really thanks from my side, from my heart for doing this. Yeah. And I felt you also felt
Thank
some
you.
good things within you for sharing, because I feel sharing is what makes us more joyful. My guru also used to say, give yourself in the sharing either mentally, physically, or materially. One day you are going to be happy within you. So Joy, thank you from my side, and a lot of thank you. So I thank you
It's
everyone
like
for
that
joining.
one thing is there.
Yeah,
One thing
yeah.
is there.
Please
If
add
anything is
add.
you will give, no, anything will give, it will reduce. If you will give money, it will reduce. But only one thing, when you will give, it will increase. That's only the knowledge.
Yeah,
The thing like how much you will give, it will multiply that much.
knowledge, and
I
I
think
will
it's
add one more
there.
thing into that. Yeah, yeah. You complete, yes. Then I will tell you.
That's why my thing, my aim in the life is like that is one statement. I think it's from Taittiriya Upanishad like that. When the guru is giving instruction to the shishya, like that. That time he used to like that Swadhyaya, self-study and pravachanabhyam, learning and preaching. It has to be go parallelly.
Parallel,
One way will
parallel,
not will
definitely.
work.
True, true, true. And I will add into that is, once a person asked a mother, she had a 7 children. Mother, is it very difficult for you to divide your love among 7 children? She said, mathematics doesn't apply to love. I multiply my love 7 times. I don't divide my love. So in the same way you said, knowledge doesn't like lessen. In the same way, when you share your love, your joy with others, it will become manifolds. So I felt, and thanks a lot to you and all the viewers who have
Thank
connected
you.
to this platform. Again, I will say thanks a lot for joining to this Anandyatra podcast, which is a journey to bliss. And here we do conversation which heals your mind, your body, and transforms you into a better human. And it's a living experience for you as well as for others. So thank you so much. Take care and do something purposeful in
Thank
your life.
you.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thanks a lot, everyone.